Adults who want to improve their literacy may have missed school, not had appropriate instruction, or had enough support for their learning needs. Adults often come with goals they would like to achieve. They may have realised that they need to read or write better so they can help their children with schoolwork, or to undertake tasks at work, or to gain a qualification. However, they may not have the confidence to enter ongoing education or group settings, so working with a tutor, one-to-one, can create an opportunity to provide individualised support in a setting that feels safe and will address their specific learning needs. Adults also come with a wealth of life experience and some prior knowledge. They will have strengths and interests that can be drawn on during tutoring. A skilled and knowledgeable tutor will be responsive to the learner by tailoring teaching to learner goals and addressing skill gaps. It is important to undertake assessment to identify learning needs related to their goals. This informs learning plans and lesson planning. It can take time and persistence for an adult to build their skills. It is motivating for an adult to see how learning is relevant to their goals. Motivation and engagement are also related to learners' self-efficacy, their belief in their own ability to achieve the tasks they set out to learn. A learner with strong self-efficacy will see problems as challenges to overcome rather than something to avoid. They are more likely to try difficult tasks and keep working until they master them. They tend to develop a deeper interest in learning and will persevere. Self-efficacy can be built by having successful learning experiences. A tutor plays an important role in providing achievable and relevant tasks, encouraging learners to persist and work towards becoming an independent learner. Self-efficacy is also supported by providing frequent and precise feedback to acknowledge effort and to enable a learner to learn from mistakes. A skilled tutor will teach skills related to learning goals explicitly, provide practice opportunities, and support the learner to practice these skills in their life context. Tutoring involves managing the cognitive load for the learner, introducing new ideas gradually, reviewing and repeating information in different ways to consolidate learning before introducing more information. Responsibility for learning begins with the tutor and shifts to the learner. The tutor begins by teaching directly and demonstrating, then supporting the learner to do this with them, and finally provides opportunities for the learners to undertake the task for themselves. Learner confidence can also be built by teaching strategies for learning, so they can become independent learners. Adults are often good at engaging with metacognitive thinking, talking and thinking about learning, and this helps build independent learning skills. Using terminology that applies to the knowledge they are learning also supports metacognitive thinking. Adults may come with poor habits and compensatory ways of tackling reading and writing, and this will need to be discussed with the learner and old habits unlearnt as more effective strategies are taught. The research-informed practices recommended in these videos offer the best chance for adult learners to build the neural architecture involved in becoming literate. Adults with learning difficulties may need more support and practice to review, repeat, reinforce and consolidate learning. Some adults who have not learnt to be successful readers and writers were not taught by teachers using research-informed practices, so it's important they are given the best opportunity possible to experience success this time. They need to be taught strategies that good readers and writers use. Tutoring approaches should draw on research-informed practices. This series of videos will highlight the skills found to underpin skilled reading, as illustrated with Scarborough's reading rope. This has two main strands: building word-level skills and building language comprehension skills. The component skills for these strands include phonological awareness, phonics and fluency at the word level, and vocabulary and comprehension skills at the comprehension level. At this point, it is probably useful for you to know some terminology that relates to key concepts that will be introduced during the videos. Phonology refers to the sound patterns of language and to the discipline of studying these sound patterns and their mental representations. Morphology is the study of meaningful units of language and how they combine in words. Etymology is the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. And orthography is the writing system for any language. Other terminology will be defined during the videos. Each of the videos in this series outlines these component skills and provides demonstrations of teaching strategies and activities to support skill development. While English may appear to have many irregularities, there is almost always a logical reason for how words have been built. Tutoring involves teaching the patterns and underlying systems of logic of English and knowing when to apply them. These videos will provide an orientation to approaches for understanding this work, and resources and links are listed at the end of each video for you to find more information to build your own knowledge and skills for tutoring. Basing your tutoring on the best available research will support you to work with effective approaches that are most likely to support your learner to achieve their literacy goals.